Hi, this is Damien. I'm going to do another review, and today's review is going to be on the benefits of using an electric toothbrush. So here I have my electric toothbrush, which is Oral-B. Anyway, so I'll just tell you a little bit about this. So I've been using the electric toothbrush for 7 months now, since the beginning of the year. I've been a smoker all my life. I'm trying to deal with that now, so I'm down to half my normal cigarettes and vaping as well. So I'm down to 10 a day from 20 a day, and vaping and nicotine chewing gum as well. I use it all spray. So when I was going into the dentist, the last few appointments, say up to last year, my teeth were very bleeding, and they do a check and they mark it out on a chart to their assistant, and then they'll tell you. And they said that 30% of my teeth were bleeding, which is not good. And I used to start to feel the sensitivity in my teeth from the bleeding gums. So they kept saying, Damien, you've got to get an electric toothbrush because you're a smoker, you're going to end up with gum disease, etc., 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 etc. So I bought an electric toothbrush on eBay, I think, and it was an Oral-B. I mean, I think most of the electric toothbrushes will be of a standard, but I think there are better ones that you can get. So I started using the electric toothbrush. Now before, when I would go to the dentist, usually after about a month I would feel kind of white, or I would see white plaque kind of build up along that area, and I would feel the back of my teeth would really taste very, very unpleasant after about a month, and I'd always be rubbing my teeth at the back of my teeth, thinking I was going to remove whatever I wasn't enjoying at the back of my teeth. Of course, I wasn't. So I got the toothbrush, and the thing with the toothbrush is the most important brush with your teeth is the night time before you go to bed. That last brush before you go to bed at night. That's the most important. You should do 2 a day, but the really important one is the last brush at night. And the reason for that is, I hope I don't sound like I'm preaching or telling people something they already know, but for those who don't realize it, because I didn't realize it, and I'm always late to come to the table of learning something new, so even at 57 years of age. So the reason is because all the food you have through the course of your day, if you go to sleep at night and don't clean your teeth, that all turns into plaque in your teeth while you're sleeping, and then that plaque then starts to seep into the gums while you're sleeping, and that's the reason, one of the reasons and ways you can get gum disease. So I went into the first appointment after I'd been using the electric toothbrush, and I am very diligent about the toothbrush. I never go a night where I don't do it. I went to the dentist after 3 months of using the toothbrush, and they took all pictures before they started doing the work on my teeth. And then afterwards, they showed me all the pictures that they'd taken before they cleaned the teeth. And they said, Damien, do you see there's no plaque or hardly any? And they said your teeth and the condition of your teeth it has improved by 80%. 80%. Now that is huge. So then I went, they released me for 3 months, they told me to come back in 3 months. And I came back in 3 months, and they basically said, Damien, again, your teeth are 90% improved. Now, this is really more, for my benefit, I think, I really think this is much more beneficial for smokers, because smoking really affects the gum anyway. So if you start to affect the gum with the cigarette smoke, and then letting plaque build up and getting into the gum, you're going to have problems with it, bleeding gums, and that will eventually you could end up having gum disease and losing teeth, and you really, really don't want to do that. And I think at least coming up to 57, I haven't actually lost any teeth yet. So yes, I was in the dentist last week, and they said, Damien, your teeth is 90% improved. They said you're doing all the right stuff. Now you do really, in an ideal world, have to combine the electric toothbrush with flossing as well. And they give you a little thing as well, a little plastic thing that goes between the teeth. Yeah, you don't have to do it every day, but I floss about twice a week. And I use this little plastic thing. So that's just a general oral maintenance, hygiene maintenance overall, and it's not. It just takes me less than 5 minutes before I go to bed. But the difference um, in my teeth when I go back, I don't have to go back now for 6 months, but the difference in my teeth when I go back, in the sense of the state of my teeth going to the next appointment, is so. And the last time I was there this last week, it took only 5 minutes to clean my teeth, where to remove all the plaque and scale, and whereas normally it would take a good 20 minutes, and it would be a very, very painful experience. But this time it wasn't, because I've been so diligent with the electric toothbrush. So I do recommend people to use an electric toothbrush. And as I say, I would more recommend smokers, because you're adding that extra pressure on your gums with the smoke from cigarettes, and also to floss, and also, I mean, ideally brush twice a day, but definitely make sure that you brush before you go to bed, so you don't have all of everything you've put in your mouth, food-wise and drinks-wise, whatever. So that's not all building up on your teeth as you sleep and then turning into plaque, and then going into the plaque going into the gum. So I definitely have seen huge benefit from the electric toothbrush. Guys, I'm going to try and do more of these videos, more about my personal journey through life and different things I've had to deal with. So if you're interested in hearing, I have got some interesting stories around certain things. I will do vlogs. I took a break from my channel for a while. I have a playlist, acting playlist. I used to be an actor, so if you want to see my acting videos, TV commercials and films that I did, mostly short films, I have them in my acting playlist on my YouTube channel. Also, I spent a lot of time in India, traveling around India, and I have a lot of videos from India. Some amazing stuff in India there as well. And I was also a vocalist, so I've got some videos of me singing, and I look a lot younger in those videos. I'm way back about 15 years, and it was more me having fun with myself in my home, my previous home, and amusing myself. So if you like my content, I'm going to try and build up a lot more content. And I've done reviews. I'm trying to do a lot of reviews now. So I've done a review on the prices of Aldi compared to Sainsbury's and Tesco's. I put that up a few days ago. If you like my reviews, give me a sub and follow me, and obviously that will tell me that you like what I'm doing, and then I will find more content and come up with new stuff to bring out to the space. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Cheers, bye bye. Damien and out.